DreaO.
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 DreaO. DreaO.
I'm from Chicago and
I'm with DreaO right now.
DreaO. DreaO.
Beautiful DreaO.
I'm with my girl DreaO.
And she everywhere you go.
Everywhere you go.
Everywhere you go. It's crazy.
What's up? It's your girl Lakeyah, the female Go QC's very own princess, and I just finished my interview with DreaO, and she's everywhere you go.
what up, everybody? It's your girl DreaO, and as you know, I'm everywhere you go. And in my corner tonight, I have Lakeyah.
Yes.
I'm so excited to talk to you.
I love that.
I've been listening to your music. I've been following you. One of your first interviews I actually watched was on The Breakfast Club when you were with Pete. And that was like the first taste I got, you know. And I love that he like went along with you and everything. And that.
Yes, he's very supportive like that. He just takes me everywhere.
That's love, right?
Yeah, for sure.
And then I found out that you're a Midwest girl.
I am.
So you're from the Midwest.
I'm from Milwaukee.
Milwaukee.
To be specific, yeah.
So for those that aren't familiar, how far is that from Chicago?
Like an hour and 30.
So most of the time you were taking a trip to come.
Always came to Chicago. Like I never went to like, you know, you guys take me on a tour.
I will. I mean, there's a lot of
You go
places
to the
go.
hood?
I have because I went to high school in the suburbs, so I needed excitement. So I was looking for the little like hood niggas. Like I was always
yeah.
Before I knew better. I was a good girl and I wanted the excitement, so I was always
right.
Yeah.
So when I came here, we always came here to shop. If you get taken on a little vacay day, you come to Chicago, Michigan Ave, shopping because Milwaukee got 3 damn malls. And girl, you're not getting no designer
At all.
You know, so out here they always have that stuff. So you make this drive.
Mm-hmm.
It's nothing to people in Milwaukee.
At all. It was like it's like
second home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Second home. So you kind of followed the culture and everything like that, right? Like the music.
Yeah, definitely.
Who were you listening to coming up? Like, were you into the drill wave?
So I'm a Pisces.
Yeah.
I'm an R&B girl. I just was very. I just love Tink.
I love Tink.
I love Tink. I like Anne-Marie. Like the artists,
yes.
The female artists just do it for me. But don't get me wrong, like Dirk and Sosa, like, you know, who didn't get in tapped with them. But I'm more of like a Detroit person. I love Detroit music.
Do you?
Yeah, we just match each other in sound, like sonically. Like we talk a lot of shit. We're very boastful, bragging. That's just me. That's what I like to do.
So for all those that aren't familiar with your story and everything, like talk to me a little bit about how you started rapping.
Well, I started rapping at the age of 14, 15 years old. I was on a poetry slam team, and they was like, girl, you sound like a rapper. And they was like, you know, you should try to put it to an instrumental. I went home and I did the So Gone challenge. It went viral. I think Monica had commented on it and stuff. I just kept going after that, and those was like my viral moments. Then I did this story. It was kind of like a rendition to R. Kelly's Trapped in the Closet.
Trapped in the Closet?
Yes, it was called Fuck the Love Story. I did it over Tank. What's that song? I Deserve. I did it over Tank's I Deserve Me. And it just went viral. Like, people from different age ranges was like, fucking with me. And I just got up to like 50K followers. It went to 100K and it just kept going up. And shit, I was like, I'm taking this shit serious. I moved to Atlanta after high school because I knew I wanted to be like a global artist more than
the Midwest.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I feel like in my city, even like you said the Midwest, but like I feel like you can't really touch that much where I'm from. It's like when you're a local artist out of Milwaukee, you're a local artist.
Yeah.
Where you're from.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like the farthest you can get with people really knowing you, but I speak for myself is Racine, and I'm just speaking for myself, you know. So I felt like it was a ceiling, so I just hopped up, I took the risk, and I left, and I went to Atlanta because I wanted to be Sonic QC. Bro.
How was that though? Because a lot of people pick up and they move to Atlanta and think it's gonna work out. Like how? Yeah.
First of all, I was broke, like $0 to my name. My significant other had $1,200. So our rent alone was $1,200, and it was like we gotta put it all in this music because I have something that I believe in, and a person that I would believe in me. So I just put it all in there, and I'm where I am now. But that shit is hard, girl. Rent is high.
Yes.
In Atlanta.
Yes.
The food ain't the same as the Midwest.
I'm
stressed out. You got pollen season, like big ass roaches, like the water bugs. It's just a lot, girl. It's nothing like the Midwest. It's stressful, but it's Black Mecca. It's Black Hollywood. Like everybody's so supportive. It's so much opportunity. I just, I wanted to be a part of it.
Would you advise somebody that's trying to get on to still move to Atlanta? Is that still the move? Like out of LA and New
Girl, not
York?
these damn inflation prices, I wouldn't. But other than that, I definitely would say it's a place where you can start something, jumpstart a career, whether you're doing makeup or music, Like I said, it's so much support, so many celebrities, from influencers to rappers there. And it's just, everybody out there got a damn dream and they got hustle. So if you got it, I feel like you can make it there.
Yes. So what was your method to getting in with the quality control? Because you said you knew you wanted it.
Yes. I started my career on Instagram. So everything that I did was via social media. I had my fans tagging him a million times. Plus consistency too. Like just showing that with or without this, I'm going to keep going. Mm-hmm. And that's something that he told me when he gave me the call. Like, I see that you working with what you got and I want to give you an opportunity. So I really was just tunnel vision. I was focusing on myself. And I have a fan base that really believe in me too. So that worked.
What was happening when he gave you that phone call? Like, what was going on in your life? And could you believe it? Was it like that dream moment where it's like, whoa, I got the phone call that changed my life? Or was it like...
No, it was like that.
Okay.
He had DM'd me in January, like, you signed? And I'm like, no. Like, he just DM'd me, y'all. It's crazy. I'm gonna be rich. That's what I thought. So, he left me on scene. I read and I not delivered scene.
Oh,
He left me on scene for 8 months. I'm stressed. I'm like, he don't fuck with me. He just played me. I'm gonna block him. But I ain't do that. I used to see his interviews with all his other artists like, oh my gosh, is he playing with me? Am I not gonna get the opportunity? I did the We Paid. I created it. It was a challenge after I did it. I did the We Paid instrumental while it was hot. Baby had co-signed it on Twitter like, I don't know who this girl is, but she cold as fuck. And he signed me like 2 weeks after that.
Wow.
And he gave me the call like, I see you've been working with what you got and all that. It really was the baby post. And I was signed, and the rest is history.
Wow. Did you tell the baby thank you?
Baby? Oh, yeah.
I mean,
He's very, very, little baby.
Yeah, you love baby.
Girl. No. He's very, very supportive of my career as well, so everybody is.
How was it, like, gelling with the label? Like, what's your relationship like
with all the other artists? Yeah. Well, straight out the gate, I got me a City Girl feature. I gotta say, like I said, it's very supportive. Everybody it's a very family-oriented label. Everybody is minding their business on their career. And, when we see each other, it's collabs that happen off the back. And it's family. Yeah.
So as a female rapper in the game, what's your experience been like? Has it been easy, I guess, gelling with other females? Like, was it cool? Did everybody kind of embrace you?
It's so many female rappers coming out. Like, the thing I love about this generation of female rappers is everybody's staying in their lane. Like, everybody is dropping music, and it's more of a collaborative thing than competition. So I love that. I feel like everybody's taking everybody in. But me, I have like a real, girl, I got tunnel vision. I'm really focused on me and my music, and, that's me.
Who were some of your inspirations coming up, like, when you wanted to?
Like I said, I listen to a lot of Detroit artists, so my favorite rapper was T Grizzly. Like, when he came out, he just changed my life. I'm like, I'm gonna talk so much shit for the rest of my life. That's what I think. And, like, his whole, like, sound is very rich and luxury. I love Rick Ross, Wale, because I started with poetry, and people care about the lyrics. Obviously, we know who the female rapper that we had, like, I say this so much, I'll be like, feeling like I'm repeating the same vibe every time. But yeah, those are my favorites. Oh. And then Tink, obviously, when I started to create those very vulnerable songs, she did that for me. Like, the first song I ever cried off of was Gone for Good. Like, she did that for me. Yeah.
Tink needs to get her flowers, because
she does, but she will.
She will. Mm-hmm. She's still working, and she's putting out a lot of good stuff.
Yeah.
So, like, would you want to collaborate with Tink? Like, who would you want to work with in the industry?
Yes, I have a song with Tink, but we both decided that we could do something way crazier and harder. So we're gonna get back in the studio. We're gonna figure something better. But I definitely want to work with Summer Walker. I could see myself doing a song with Cardi, Drake for sure.
Yes.
And I want a song with Rod Wave. He's just amazing as an artist. That pain music, do it for me. Yeah.
And you just collaborated with Mulatto. How was that?
Lotto, it just was supposed to happen. It's doing so good right now. Mind your business is doing great, and it happened naturally too. As soon as she heard the song, she was like, "This is one of the ones," and she sent her verse back, and we were shooting a video.
Love it when it goes that easy.
Right.
So you talked about food and how the food, I know. So when you're in Chicago, like, what are some of the things that you eat?
Girl, I go right to Harold's.
Me too.
Cause it's a Harold's in Atlanta and that shit is not good.
It's just not the same.
It's
I don't know
not
what it
good.
is.
Like
the flavoring here, everything is just different.
it just does it for me. Harold's, when I was out here with my babe, like we went to Jerk 48, that was good. But y'all gotta recommend us some places. Like, yeah. Y'all
Sharks.
we got Sharks in Milwaukee, that shit be busted.
I love Sharks.
Yes.
It's a lot of different places. I can't even think right now.
I like Jamaican food. I like Chinese food. I know y'all got a bunch of good food.
It's just a lot of really good small chains too. Like
I like
Hidden
hood food
Gems,
too. Like even if I gotta go to the hood and get it.
a little mild sauce on fries.
Yeah.
Like it's a lot of really good places.
Okay. Well, after this, I'll get my list from you.
Yes, I will give you the whole list.
Okay.
So what can your fans expect? Like what do you got coming up next?
Well, I just dropped No Pressure Part 1. My EP had 5 songs on it. I think I'm going to drop the Part 2 before the summer ends just because I just want to stay consistent. It's no rush though. I really want it to sound perfect. But other than that, Lakeyah gonna keep working. You know, I drop videos all the time. I drop a lot of music. I should be performing at some award shows, getting some awards, manifesting that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm out here. I mean, I just want everybody to get familiar with me. Yeah. No more who's who.
So what are some of the topics that you rap about, and what are some of the areas that you feel like you don't want to touch? Like, how do you feel about people dissing the dad and like all that gun talk?
No, I don't, that ain't me.
Yeah.
I like to talk a lot of shit. Like I said, I'm very, very confident. Like, I like to talk about luxury stuff, how I feel. Even when I was broke, girl, I was talking about APs because I just want one. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I like the luxury talk. And also, a lot of my music has a message in it. I made a song called Hit Different, and it was just about me getting signed and how long it took to get there and what I went through to get there. I always have a message. I have vulnerable songs, heartbreak songs. All of my stuff has some, you know, it's not no bullshit if you go listen to the catalog. Yeah.
What's the closest song to your heart?
Damn. That's a good question. Right now, mind your business. Straight mind your business, y'all. But other than that, I would definitely say Hit Different or That's Real, because I was just speaking about like everything that it took and everything that it's still taking, the sacrifices I gotta make, and it just be a lot, girl. I be stressed for real. Like, it's a lot of hard work. People think like when you get signed, it's just you just automatically made it. No, the work starts there triple time.
Yeah, let's talk a little bit about your experience. Like, what are some of the challenges that you go through, and what advice could you give to people that need it? Because a lot of people want to give up and they want to throw in the towel.
Well, I'm going to start with the advice, and I really feel like as an artist, you have to keep your mental strong. People around you have to like believe in you and not be toxic and energy draining, because this should take a lot, like I was saying. You know, you competing with the big dogs when you get in the industry. You're not competing with people that's in your city no more, and who you think you better than, because it could be a bitch that you think you rap better than, but if she working, that's who get the shine.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So it takes a lot of hard work, a lot of long nights, sacrifices, time away from family. Girl, it's a lot. So I would say keep your mental strong and just having real ass people around you. And your grind, they gotta be there, or you just won't get to where you wanna be. And something else, something that I went through. Overall, being a female rapper is hard.
I know.
It's
sure
super hard. Like, everything that we do is judged times 10. Like, I'm sorry, but men can get out there with a white t-shirt and stand in the middle of the motherfucking stage and the crowd going crazy. But as a female artist, you have to go hard. Like, they want to see you dance. They want to see, like, if you can stand on stage for an hour and 30 minutes. You know what I'm saying? If you can walk in heels, it's just a lot. From the look to how you sound to what you rap about is judged. And, you know, and then I'm in a generation where it's a lot of female rappers coming out now. You gotta own your motherfucking spot, or people gonna forget you. So yeah, it's definitely being a female rapper in the industry. That's the hardest thing that I'm going through now. Plus, stress like day-to-day life stress, girl. I gotta pay taxes.
Yep.
That should be a lot.
Right. Have you feel like has your circle changed? Like your family and your friends, are they still?
Yeah, my circle changed from me moving from my hometown. I really drifted apart from everybody that I used to kick it with and just be with because I started to take my career and my life seriously, and that take, like I said, sacrifices. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Plus the fact that we should be fake.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I had to cut a lot of people off. From my first year, like my team of people, that had to change because people don't see the vision before you just like a star, and you gotta have people around you that believe before it happens. Period.
Right.
So my team now is very, very locked in. Like the people I have around me, they already know. Like I take care of them, they take care of me, and it's just those are the type of people you want to have around you. Yeah.
Tight knit circle.
I want no option.
So 5 years from now, what's going on? What does it look like?
Grammys, a lot of them. Maybe like F or something.
Hello.
You know?
Yeah.
Still carrying motherfuckers when I'm rapping. You know what I'm saying? Just more work. I really feel like I'm gonna be a big ass artist. You know? So I can't see the future, but I can see the future. And I'm gonna be here and I'm gonna be bigger than I am now. That's what I can say. Taking care of all my people that's around me, you know. And a badass bitch still. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for sitting down with me. Is there anything that you want your fans to know? Because I feel like I'm always asking the questions. Like, what do you want to talk about?
Well, I feel like we done touched every topic, but you know, I feel like they know. Like I said, I'm very vulnerable with my fans, so I'm an open book. They know everything about me. You know, we touched everything that you wanted to talk about. I just want to say I got No Pressure Part 1 out. I got Mind Your Business featuring Lotto out right now, so stream that. Make your TikToks to mind your business. You know, keep running them views up. And yeah, stay tapped into Lakeyah. Follow me everywhere at Lakeyah from DSPs to socials. And I'll be back in Chicago.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.